back. Very good. Hello, how's everyone doing? And welcome back to That's Football. This is your daily interactive transfer rumour roundup, and I cannot tell you how happy I am to say that. As the show started with, I am back. I had a little break. I saw my family. I saw my girlfriend in England. It was needed, but I am back with all the latest transfer rumours, and I'm happy that you guys are here to join me for that. So, as per usual, this is brilliant. As per usual, this is the interactive show, the one that starts at 7:30 British time every single evening. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sander, so welcome. But Mark does a midday show, of course, for about 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe. But this is going to be slightly longer, up to about a half an hour, where you guys, I've got your comments here, nice and big as per usual, where you guys can give me all your opinions and thoughts on all the transfer rumours I relay to you. So let's get straight into it. How's everyone doing? I hope you are all well. As you can see, the main man right there, Mohamed Salah, he has reportedly been offered, wait for it, Barcelona. He has reportedly been offered to Barcelona with his representatives ready and open to start discussions, which, look, it's interesting, isn't it? He had a fantastic season at Liverpool. He is actually rumoured to be the potential alternative to Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann's future at Atletico Madrid is uncertain at the moment. It's looking like he might stay in Madrid, but there's always that chance that he could still go to Barcelona. If that deal doesn't go through, I think Mohamed Salah is definitely a player Barcelona will look at. He's had a fantastic season, hasn't he, this season at Liverpool, getting them to the Champions League final and was it third place in the league? Well done, mate. Anyway, he's had a fantastic season, scored 40 plus goals, and some people were even shouting for him to be Ballon d'Or contender. And I don't think that's unfair. He has had a fantastic season. For me, though, to be a top-class player, you've got to do it week in, week out, season after season, like Ronaldo and Messi have. So if Salah was to go to Barcelona, it wouldn't be a guaranteed successful move for me because, look, he's done it in the Premier League for one season, but so did Michu at Swansea. Do you remember Michu at Swansea? Got them to the FA Cup semi-final, I think it was. Where's he now? I think he's in the second division in Spain. I know, obviously, Mohamed Salah's not going to end up in the second division in Spain, but for me, if I was Barcelona, I'd give it another season to see how he does and how he progresses and how he develops with the newfound pressure that's going to be on him and expectation. Something that I will say about this sort of rumour, though, so the rumour is Salah's representatives have offered him to Barcelona and they are now ready to start talking and open negotiations. Look, with this, we saw this with Pogba and Mkhitaryan in January. Mino Raiola offered them to City. Now, when your representatives, whether it be your agent, all those people around you, they might be going to, the player might not be aware, they might be going to all different clubs going, look, got my client Salah, right? Do you fancy him? Because he's a good player. How much are you willing to pay him? Then, if the club goes, you know what, I'll have a bit of that, they go back to their player and go, look, Barcelona, they sort of want you, pal. They sort of want you. They're willing to pay this amount of money. What do you reckon? And the player then can go, yeah, right, I'm going. Or, nah, not for me. So the fact that he's been offered to Barcelona doesn't necessarily mean he's unhappy at Liverpool and that he wants to move and urgently and things like that. So Liverpool fans, don't worry. I think I've explained that in quite a long, unnecessarily long way, but I hope that does make sense. How's everyone doing? What do you think of that? Salah to Barcelona. Get in the comments. There. Get in the comments. I want to read them out. This is the interactive show. I want to talk to you guys about all of this. Who would you rather want as well? Obviously, Salah potentially the alternative to Antoine Griezmann if that deal doesn't go through. What do you reckon? Who would you want at your club? Whoever you support, who would you rather have? Antoine Griezmann, who is 27, or Mohamed Salah, who's 25? Get in the comments. I want to know your opinion. Mohamed says, Sander, are you at Mark's house because you have the same chair as him? No, we got it from IKEA, from the same place. You can order it online. Just type in IKEA, that's football chair, and it won't come up. Anyway, Hey, Sander, Fellaini has decided to leave, according to reports. Wait there, Pankaj. I've got a lot to discuss today, so we will be getting into that later. Barca should buy Salah. I agree. That's from Mini Diver is interesting. Fabrizio, with a very serious comment, saying Salah is going to West Ham. Now, that is a deal I definitely do see going through. That's sarcasm, if you didn't anyway. Douglas says, if Barcelona are facing a transfer ban, then they wouldn't be able to sign anyone then. This is true. The transfer ban hasn't been given. Nothing's concluded yet on that. If they do get the transfer ban, of course, they wouldn't be able to sign Salah. But that hasn't happened yet. Would love to see Salah at Barca. Mark said it was from Asda. Yeah, you know, you can sort of get it from Asda, IKEA. They've got an IKEA stall in Asda. They don't. They've got an IKEA stall in Asda now, so you can get it from there if you want. Evening, lads. Ed Woodward, how you doing, pal? And then finally, Cater says his agent has said it's false, and Salah came out yesterday and said he's happy at Liverpool. Is that true? Well, I read today that his representatives have offered him to Barcelona. So, you know, that's what I've read today. Guys, who would you rather want? Get in the comments. Antoine Griezmann or Mohamed Salah, and why? I want to know that. That's the big question today. Who would you rather want? Mohamed Salah or Antoine Griezmann? I want to know that. Sander, why doesn't Mark feature you on Sunday Night Live? I've been on a few times, but I do this. So, you know, I'm happy. I'm content. Malcom would be great for United. We'll get into that a little bit later. If you guys aren't going to be commenting about the Antoine Griezmann and Mohamed Salah thing, I'll just move on. Salah could be a bench warmer at Barcelona. Mohamed would rather have Salah. Lukaku would rather have Griezmann. Salah. So it's mixed. It's mixed. Anyway, let's move on because the comments are going very slowly. I don't think there's a lot of you watching, if I'm honest. But thanks to everyone that is watching. As per usual, if you haven't already, then drop a like in the video. Get subscribing as well. We've got 32,605 subscribers. We're building this community. I want to give you all a hug. I do. You're all fantastic, but let's get more of you involved. So if you haven't already, get subscribing. Share the video as well to get more people involved. But moving on, staying on Liverpool though, slightly less marquee, but Liverpool are considering a £10 million move for the Nigerian winger Moses Simon. I presume it's Simon, but I don't know. He's 22 years of age. He plays for Ghent in Belgium at the moment. And you're asking, Sander, who's this Moses Simon lad? Well, I've done my research. He's a left winger, although he can play sort of as a second striker, maybe on the right wing, but his preferred position is the left wing. He's 5'5", so not very tall at all. He's ambidextrous. Is that just hands? He's ambidextrous in the feet area. He's both-footed. But he's both-footed. He's good off his left foot and off his right foot. So, it's an interesting signing, isn't it? I don't think he'd come in to replace Salah. He's a young player, of course, only 22 years of age. With the likes of Fekir probably coming in, Mane, Salah, Firmino, Solanke, to be a young forward going to Liverpool, it would be quite scary because you've got so many people in front of you. You're 22, so you have still got time on your side, but you're not going to play much, are you? So, look, whether this deal happens or not, I'm not sure it's the wisest move for Simon because I think, if I was a young player, 22 years of age, playing at Ghent, I'd rather either stay at Ghent or go to Wolfsburg or somewhere where I'm going to get a bit more game time, if you know what I mean. In terms of his stats this season, he's in 33 appearances, he's got 6 goals and 3 assists. So he hasn't set the world alight in any shape or form, really. So clearly Liverpool are seeing something that the stats don't necessarily suggest. I haven't seen him play. I've just done a bit of research on him. He is still young, of course, only 22 years of age. But in the Belgian league, 6 goals and 3 assists. If you're that top-class player, you'd expect slightly more, wouldn't you? What you guys saying in the comments? Ahmed, if we've got any mods here, I think I saw snaps earlier. Can you just time out Ahmed? You can't just spam the same thing in the comments, mate. It just clogs up the comments and it pisses me off. But I'm happy to hear your opinion. Just don't spam. Jorginho, his wife and his agent in Manchester now wrapping up the deal, 55 mil. Is that true? I don't know. If snaps, you have to get on Twitter if you want to let me know. But I've got something on Jorginho. I haven't got that though. So that might have come out in the last 5 minutes or so. But before that, it definitely wasn't public information. Anyway, moving on. Onto Chelsea. How long have we been live for? 10 minutes. On to Chelsea. They are close to sealing the deal on Laurent Blanc. The 52-year-old French manager is set to replace Antonio Conte for next season. What sort of manager is he? He promotes youth. He's got quite an attacking style of play. He's managed PSG and Bordeaux. He's got four Ligue 1s, 4 French championships. One with Bordeaux in 2008-9 season, which is interesting, along with a few other domestic trophies. But for PSG, of course, won everything there is to win within Ligue 1, or the French sort of domestic league titles, if you know what I mean. So, look, he's a good manager, and I think they definitely need a change. This Chelsea managerial situation is dragging on a little bit. It is getting frustrating, but it looks like Laurent Blanc is going to be the manager. Chelsea fans, let me know. If you guys are watching this live, I've got your comments here. But if you're not watching this live and you are watching this back, because, you know, the watch-alongs you can't watch back, but these sort of videos you can watch back maybe before you're going to sleep or something like that on the way to school or work. If you are watching it back after I've finished this stream, then get in the comments. There's a comment section down below. I will be in there replying to you guys. So what do you think? Chelsea fans, live and not live, would you want Laurent Blanc as your manager? Good. Staying on Chelsea, though, they are in for, wait for it, Salomon Rondon. Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, that's what the reports are today. By the way, guys, don't take... I'm not saying all these things are going to happen. These are just the newspaper talks. These are the rumours. That's why it's called a transfer rumour roundup. You can make your own decision whether you think it's going to happen or not. Anyway, they're in for Salomon Rondon. He's available for £16 million. Spurs and West Ham are also in for the... is he Venezuelan, I think, isn't it? Striker. He's obviously going to move on from West Brom. They have gone down. He's not going to be playing in the Championship. In terms of going to Chelsea, I don't think that'd happen. They've got Giroud as their big, strong man, unless he's going to be moving on. Likewise for Spurs, they've got Llorente, unless they move Llorente on. And West Ham, they've got Andy Carroll. Atletico Madrid, which he was linked to like 2 weeks ago, they've got Diego Costa. So I'm not sure where he's going to go. These links are strange to me. I don't really get them. Like I said, Giroud, Llorente and Andy Carroll are all the positions that he would sort of come into. So I don't really get that, if I'm honest. But that is the reports today. £16 million a move to Chelsea is apparently on the cards. It's not done, but apparently it's on the cards. So let me know what you think of that. It's a strange one for me, but could it happen? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. On Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs. See, we get a lot of crap, a lot of stick on this channel. All you talk about is United. I haven't spoken about United once yet. So, anyway, stick with it. Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs, or as my girlfriend calls them, Tottenham Hot Burgers. Very good. We all know, there's an interesting story in here, which you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It's Malcom. We'll get onto that in a little bit. But the news I have to touch on it, but the news we all know is that United are in for Alderweireld. He's 29 years of age. The reported fee that would bring him up to Manchester is £55 million. It would be a fantastic signing for me. United lack that leadership, that experience. Alderweireld will bring that. It would most definitely bring United closer to a league title. Whether it will happen or not, I don't know. I've heard talks have stalled over the price and things like that, but there is definitely something going on there. Likewise with Martial. It has come out that Mauricio Pochettino has got about 110, 120 mil to spend over the summer. Apparently, he's willing to spend a significant percentage of that transfer budget on Anthony Martial. Whether I think it will happen or not, I don't know. But Di Marzio has come out today and given us a little bit of a hint. We all know Gianluca Di Marzio is fantastic in regards to Manchester United transfers. There's a lot of fake ITKs in the nose out there, but Di Marzio definitely isn't one of them. He got the Pogba deal, he got the Mkhitaryan deal, he got the Dalot deal, he got the Fred deal. He's there always, first to the party. Now, he got asked on Twitter today, do you think Martial is going to stay? Now, he replied, I think so. This isn't, of course, confirmed. This is not, of course, a definite answer. I think so. It is good if you're a United fan who is a fan of Martial, which most of them are, but it's not 100% certain, is it? And so, as a United fan myself, I am still worried. I do think he could go, but it's looking positive. Now, I don't want to commit to say he's staying or he's leaving yet, but all I'm saying is looking positive. But on Spurs, the biggest story, the most interesting story for me is Malcom, of course, the 21-year-old winger for Bordeaux. He has been linked to all the top clubs. He was linked to Arsenal heavily in January, United and Liverpool likewise, and apparently is the audio a bit low. Okay, I could just turn it up there, pal. United and Liverpool likewise, but it didn't happen. He didn't move. He stayed at Bordeaux until the summer. Now, reportedly, Spurs are back in for him. Or in for him. They want him at the club. For me, it would be a weird deal to happen. It would. They've got players in those positions. Lucas Moura, Heung-min Son. They've obviously got Kane up front. Dele Alli. People like that. Whether they want to strengthen it, I don't know. But Mauricio Pochettino is good at developing young players. We've seen that with the likes of Kane and Ali, Trippier and Davies and other players like that. So it would make sense in regards to the development side of things. But unfortunately for Spurs, it has come out that Malcom does prefer a move to Serie A, most specifically Inter Milan. Now, I get this. I get this. Now, the concerns that I had from Malcom moving to Spurs and other top clubs in the Premier League is game time. As with any young player, he'd get that at Inter Milan. I do believe so. He's 21 years of age. If people don't know much about Malcom, he's 21 years of age. He plays for Bordeaux in Ligue 1, of course. He's got 12 goals and 1 assist. It's not fantastic. It's not bad. So it's sort of okay. He is 21. He has got time to develop, but it is Ligue 1. So you've got to question, if you're only getting 12 goals in Ligue 1, you've got to question whether that's good enough for a farmers league like Ligue 1 is. But he's a good player nonetheless. He's apparently been valued at around £50 million. Inter Milan, whether they have that money, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I haven't spoken to you guys in the comments for a little bit now. I want to know what you guys think. I'm sure we've got a lot of United fans here, but whoever you support, would you like to see Malcom at your club? Do you think it's good that he's going to Inter Milan rather than Spurs, Liverpool, United, Arsenal, that sort of thing? Definitely Arsenal. They've got enough attacking players. United, likewise. Liverpool, the same. Chelsea, the same. Spurs, the same. So I don't think it was good if he was going to move to a top 6 Premier League side. I want to know what you guys think about that. I've got your comments here. Callum Christie says Malcom to Arsenal. I've answered that. Martial should go to Liverpool. I'd rather eat broken glass than see that happen, pal. Malcom is going to Inter Milan. 95% done. Yes. Jorginho agent has said in a TV interview his players are in talks with City at the moment. Yep, I'm going to get to that in a little bit. Will Lyons says couldn't care less. Other people might, pal. So that's the good thing about this. It might not be to your specific club, but I try and cater to everyone's needs, if you know what I mean. I'm a giver. Definitely. Malcom is quality. Medical Carrington now. That's from Ed Woodward. I'm sure it's not the real one, but I wouldn't like to see him at United, if I'm honest. Sanders Defoe's a pulling machine. Got a girlfriend for about a year now, but, It's a better move for Malcom to go to Milan. It needs more experience before going to the Prem. I'd agree with that. Yeah, like you say, Kieran, Red Devil Weekly, like you say, if he smashed it into Milan, got to the age of 24, 25, around that age, the likes of Salah and Sanchez and people like that would be gone from the big clubs. You could see Malcom come into a top Premier League side. I just think at the moment, at the age of 21, you still need regular game time. You do. It's all well and good playing in training and for the reserves, but nothing compares to first team game time. So I don't think you could guarantee that at any of the top 6 clubs in the Premier League. So therefore, for me, a move to Inter Milan would be a wise one. How's everyone doing? Guys, I hope, I know I'm not Mark, I haven't seen that in the comments yet, but a lot of you always say, we want Mark, not this long-haired prick, or something like that. I try my best. I speak a bit too fast and a bit too loud at times. I'm trying to change it, but I hope you guys do enjoy these streams. I try my best. I am obviously going to improve. I am 17. I like football, and I like talking about it, and hopefully you guys enjoy watching me and interacting with me. So I'm trying my best. If you guys haven't already, then do get subscribing. We're on 32,607 subscribers. We've got so much content coming up. Join me tomorrow for the England versus Costa Rica watch along. I will be doing that here at 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock British time. So not only have we got that game coming up, but we've got all the World Cup games, or 99.9% of them. We'll be doing everything from the World Cup final to Morocco-Iran in the third game of the world. We'll be doing every single one, or every single one we can, me and Mark. So join us for that. We've also got Mark's daily transfer or topical shows, along with these shows until the World Cup starts, match reactions and Skype shows and things like that. So get involved. I'll be happy to have you here. And Will Lyon says couldn't do any worse, which is always good. Anyway, moving on. Manchester City, Jorginho, a man you can see in the middle just there. 26 years of age, Brazilian central defensive midfielder, plays for Napoli at the moment. How long have we been live for? 21 minutes. Plays for Napoli at the moment. Manchester City interested in him. He's going to be the replacement for Fernandinho. I think this is a deal that definitely will happen. It will happen. It's just a matter of when and for how much. Manchester City's initial proposal, their initial sort of fee that they were willing to pay was £39.4 million, plus £4.3 million in bonuses. That was then rejected by Napoli. They've then responded with that, Man City, with a second bid for Jorginho for £42 million, with £1.75 million in bonuses, in add-ons. Apparently, though, that has been sort of shunned away once again, and Napoli wants £43.75 million up front. No add-ons, nothing like that, no bonuses, just £43.75 million up front. That's 50 million euros. So they are debating over a couple million, 1 million, 2 million, 2.3 million. I think we can all agree it's going to happen. Manchester City fans, if we've got any, Jesus, they're a rare species, aren't they, Man City fans? But if we have got any, get in the comments. I want to know what you guys think of Jorginho. Fernandinho has been a fantastic servant for you guys, but he is getting on. I think he's around 30, 31, isn't he, Fernandinho? So to bring in Jorginho would definitely be a good move. Like I said, 26 years of age, so he's got years ahead of him. He's coming into his prime, and yeah, no, I think it would be a good move. I think it will happen. Maybe you know, I don't know when. Maybe after the World Cup, but they're just faffing about over a couple mil here and there. But I want to know what you guys think. Anti-bull crap says City will get him. I do think so. I do think so. City is corny. Got a bloody spot on my chin. Bloody hurts that. Jesus. Anyway, probably not what you guys want to know. But get in the comments, lads. This is the interactive show. The comments are static. They're like United's play over the season, but they're static. Now it's a bit more dynamic now, like Liverpool. Anyway, Socrates to Arsenal FC. Yeah, that will be happening imminently, but we don't have to touch on that anymore. Salah is going nowhere. Dembele ain't going to Arsenal. You got 50 million budget. I don't think that'd happen. Don't humour me. Jesus, no. Dembele's not going to Arsenal. Firstly, why would he? Secondly, you don't have the money, like you say. £50 million. You got Lichtsteiner, 34-year-old. Anyway. We can't afford to keep Fellaini. Well, Fellaini, let's talk about that now. Fellaini, it has come out literally 1 or 2 minutes before I went live. It has come out that Fellaini has officially decided to leave Manchester United. Celebration time. Come on! I'm not even sure that's the tune. Anyway, as you can see, I'm bloody ecstatic. Yes! Do you want to know? Look, this is what he is. He's a bloody tree, isn't he, Fellaini? He's a bloody tree. I'm happy we're getting rid of him. And good riddance to him. Honestly, he's a representative. He's a representation of what what's been wrong with United over the past 5 years. Long balls, slow play, poor touches, bushy hair, even though I've got that at times. An absolute tree, right? Mug. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy to see him go. Hopefully he'll go to Arsenal so he can just inflict some bad luck on them for a little while. But if he went to AC Milan, I'd be happy as well. So look, it's come out that he's going to be leaving Manchester United. And Lord, I will drive him to wherever he wants to go. I will. I'll drive him to wherever he wants to go. I'll pack his stuff for him, put it all nicely folded up in his suitcase. I'll put it in the trunk of the car. I can't drive, but I'll get arrested for the fact that if he was to leave United, I'll get arrested for that. I would. Anyway, Sorry, I got a bit excited there. Sorry. Whew. To compose myself. Anyway, moving on. We've been live for 25 minutes. We've only got 5 minutes left. But the final story of the day. Jesus, I'm out of breath. I got so excited. Di Marzio has come out in the last half an hour, 45 minutes, that Atletico Madrid are in for Monaco. The left winger, of course, 22 years for Monaco. I'll start that again. It has come out in the last half an hour to 45 minutes from Di Marzio, obviously a very, very good source, that Atletico Madrid are in for Thomas Lemar from Monaco, the 22-year-old left winger. Apparently, the deal is going to happen. They are in negotiations and they are in talks. Apparently, Atletico Madrid have proposed 60 million euros, but Monaco want 80 million euros. Now, that is 20 million euros difference, if you can count. It's quite a big gap to fill, unlike the Jorginho, sort of 1 or 2 mil. But I do think it will happen, maybe meet in the middle at 70 mil. 70. We'll have to wait and see. But Thomas Lemar to Atletico Madrid is definitely a move that I can see happening, especially it's come from Di Marzio. And I think it would be a good one as well. Young player. I think it would be good. I do think it would be good. As Matthew Dean says, Lemar is a good player. Of course, he was on the verge of signing for Arsenal last summer, wasn't he, when Alexis Sanchez was about to leave to City. How'd that one go, City fans? Anyway, he's been pretty shit for us anyway, hasn't he? But, yeah, that's it for today, lads. I'm happy to be back. It's been my first show in about 2 weeks, and I'm a bit rusty. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit rusty. I might be stumbling over my words a bit, but I will get better. I promise you that. We've got so much content coming up. As I said, tomorrow, England, Costa Rica. Then we've got this daily transfer show until the World Cup starts. When the World Cup starts, not only do we have like 4 watch-alongs a day between me and Mark, but Mark's daily topical show that is at midday every day. Jesus, how many days do I want to say in that sentence? But there's a lot of content coming up, basically. So thanks, everyone, for joining me. I hope everyone has enjoyed the stream. If you haven't, like the video anyway. I need all the likes I can get. Very good. Cheers, everyone. I'll speak to you all soon. I'll be back here this same time, same place, different T-shirt, same hair, same studio, same house plant. Very good. Cheers, everyone, and I'll see you all here tomorrow around 7:30 British time. Cheers, everyone, and I'll speak to you all soon.